Ooh, my brother. This is gonna be a good one. Let's dive right into it. So, I'm sure this has happened to you plenty of times. You ever see a beautiful woman, and she's drop dead gorgeous, and she stops you dead in your tracks, you're standing there mesmerized, she's walking by you, you're caught just straight rubbernecking, and then not only but a few seconds later, as you're continuing to watch her, instantly she does something that just turns you off. Like, for instance, maybe she's got like some sort of potty mouth, or like she's freaking being rude to other people. Maybe she's sitting there kind of with a bad attitude, rolling her eyes, being mean to someone, and you can just see she's just plain cold-hearted. And all of a sudden, your perception of her beauty has completely just plummeted. Now think about the opposite end of the spectrum. Maybe you saw this woman one time and at the supermarket or at school, and you thought to yourself, yeah, she ain't too bad looking. And then obviously once as you get to really, you introduce yourself to her, you meet her, see what she's about, what happens? All of a sudden, your perspective, it starts shifting, right? As you talk to her more and more and get to know more about her, you're just seeing how bright, how radiant, and how warm she is. And you see like just this warm energy about her. And on top of that, she's super feminine, has like cute little characteristics, cute little laugh. And now you're thinking to yourself like, damn, bro, this girl's fire. She's the dream. It's wild, when a person who isn't no IG model on Instagram, or who doesn't got big old fat lip injections, booty injections, how just by them being warm and radiant rather than cold and calloused, how just that one thing right there, that one thing can intensify and maximize one's attractiveness, right? Proving that, yeah, looks play a role, but in conjunction with, as cheesy, as cringy as it sounds, a smile, what that could do to one's attractiveness. Oh, but Dre, no, the red pillars and the alpha sigma mailers, they say to be stern, to be stoic, don't smile, don't mess around, be hard, be ruthless. Nah, bro, don't get your panties in a bunch. Just relax. You can smile. And that's basically number one for today, guys. Like most of us men today, because of what we've been training and listening to and adhering to, most of us just forgot how to smile, how to cheese it, bro. And it's so like essentially what I'm saying here is just hey, my brother, all of us here, we need to loosen up by being just a little brighter, just a little more chill, not taking yourself so serious, alpha, male, sigma, dead ass. It's just like, bro, just relax and hey, make fun of yourself a bit. When you go this route, I can guarantee you're gonna have no issues, no problems in the dating world. Even if you're kind of mid-looking like me. Cyndi Lauper said it best, bro. Girls just want to have fun. I mean, of course, be a man, right? When life kicks you square in the nutsack and it calls you to rise up, to stand up, to man up, yeah, do what you gotta do. Build yourself up, build up your empire, build up your family. Fight back when public schools are trying to take God out of the picture and teach your kids things that are against God's word and having them celebrate things that are just absolutely ridiculous. But hey, look, what being a man is really about is just knowing when to chill out, when to turn it off, and just be a dude. Be a little silly. Maybe have a few drinks on the weekend. What, Jay? Yeah, loosen up a bit, bro. Skip the gym tonight. What, Jay? Yeah, go take your girl out instead. Look, I'm not saying to completely just fall off of your gym routine. I'm not saying to completely just let yourself go. I mean, right now, even in the War Club, we're doing the 21-day challenge together right now. We're strict about it, bro. We don't have no days off right now. But also, what I'm trying to say here is there is a time and place for everything. Too many dudes these days are too strict, too serious. They're I gotta be a man. I can't do this, can't do that, can't smoke, can't drink. I gotta be perfect. Always focusing on what they can't do or what they shouldn't allow themselves to do, rather than focusing on what they should do. The sad reality is that most guys know exactly what they shouldn't do, but they have no idea what they should do. So they think, not drinking, not smoking, not fapping, not doing this. They think all these things that they shouldn't do, that's what it means to live with purpose. No, it doesn't, bro. That has nothing to do with your purpose. You're way too focused on what you shouldn't be doing, and you need to start focusing on what you should be doing, what God's calling you to do. Do you even know? Do you even know what God's called you to do? Do you even know your purpose, bro? I hate to be blunt, but hey, no fap is not your purpose. Being sober is not your purpose. I mean, it's cool, it's fine, good job, but what are you here for, bro? Just to avoid everything? Anyways, my brother, look, the best thing that you can do as a man and how to really optimize yourself and become the most attractive version of yourself really has nothing to do with being perfect. In fact, it's actually quite the opposite. Just loosen up, bro. Remember, tightness is anti-seductive. Thinking to yourself all the time, oh, I gotta be stoic, I gotta be serious all the time. Nope, gotta stay on my mission, gotta be perfect. Nope, don't order that, don't eat that, don't drink that. That's too much money. We gotta save up. Hey, look, bro, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Don't be foolish. But at the same time, there is a balance, bro, that you have to reach as a man. There's a certain wavelength, a certain tempo, right? A pattern that you gotta adhere to. Get the stick out your ass, bro. You really want a girl to dig you? Stop listening to all these red pillars all the time, bro, and just relax. So many dudes in the gym these days, you see them all the time. Hey, you might even be one of them. You go in the gym and just walking around like this. For some reason, they all do this. Right? It's like, bro, just loosen the goose, bro. Go up to somebody, say freaking hi. Walk up to a girl with a big smile on your face. Brighten up her day. Ask her how she's doing. Ask her what you hitting today. Like, it doesn't even matter what you say. It's just your energy, man. And she's gonna dig you. You could even say something kind of stupid, kind of wacky. But if you're just making her feel good, it's that easy. Even sometimes pastors can get kind of weird, bro. And you got Christian men out here all, oh, we don't do that in this church. We don't do that in this house, right? I'm a man of God. And it's like, I get it. I get what you're saying, bro. But at the same time, chill out. There's this dude in my city who does that all the time, bro. Like, I always see him. I usually see him at the supermarket. He's always serious all the time. Mr. Soldier of Christ, you know. I remember one time I saw him at the gym and I had missed a couple weeks going to his church, and he's standing there. He was like putting his gloves on. He's like, "Where you been? Haven't seen you at church." Come on, man. Just get out of here with all that. Freaking chill, smile. Dap me up first, bro. Ask me how I'm doing. Dude's all wound up. So, hey, my word of encouragement to you is just, hey, you gotta know when to have some fun. Know when to not be perfect all the time. Don't get me wrong, my wife loves how disciplined I am, and she appreciates the leader I am and how I've built our house on the foundation of Christ. And yes, we have certain rules and boundaries. That's just smart. But those nights when I do say, hey, screw it, let's stay home tonight, or let's skip the gym and let's go out to eat, or let's order a big old pizza. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do, but I'll finish it later. Last weekend, bro, we actually ended up skipping church. Trey, you skipped church? Yeah, we skipped church. We stayed home. We watched the service online on TV. We streamed it, and then we went to the lake after, and then we got some Olive Garden after to go, and then we watched, later that night, some stupid, borderline degenerate TV show on Netflix. And something that my wife and I, we always kind of say every once in a while when we have a day like that, we always look at each other and go, so what? And so check it out, bro. If you're a single dude in the dating market and you're trying to impress a girl by being all manly and masculine and I'm better than all the other men, good luck, bro. These girls out here are gonna think you just have a small little weenie. You gotta quit it, bro. You gotta quit thinking that you're like David Goggins or Jocko out here, because you're not. You're not, bro. None of us are. I mean, yeah, it's cool to take some inspiration from them, but you're not them, I'm not them. I'm just me, and you're just you. We're not anybody special. No one's impressed by us and how disciplined we are. So, hey, if you just have that kind of mindset, like, yeah, bro, I'm a knucklehead. Yeah, sometimes I drink too much. Sometimes I watch a little too much Netflix. But, hey, I love Jesus. You take on that persona, hey, bro, you won't even have to say much. People, and especially women, they're just gonna dig your energy. Now, before moving on, I got a huge discount for you, 20% off plus free shipping on all Manscaped products, which is today's sponsor. Right now, you can get your hands on the new special edition Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and White Hot. Just click the link that I have for you down below. It's got the upgraded trimmer blade. This is typically what I use, as well as an interchangeable foil blade for those of you who like a nice, irresistible, smooth finish down there. And for all my married bros out there, your girl's just gonna absolutely just love it. And yes, both blades have skin-safe technology. The trimmer itself is waterproof, and there's a nice LED light you can adjust depending on your specific skin tone. Again, just click the link that I have for you down below and you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. All right, now moving on. Number 2, be organized. Now, just because we talked about being loose. This doesn't mean that you just totally fall off track of all your goals and just, let yourself go. This doesn't mean to not have a plan, not have no tasks, not have no mission, no daily agenda. This doesn't mean to just stop giving a rip about everything and everyone. My wife, she's actually a really organized person, so she's helped me out a ton with this over the last decade. Whether it's with my business, whether it's with keeping my house clean, staying on track with my goals, not forgetting things, especially when it comes to other people, right? Like their birthdays or holidays. She's taught me how to be a servant, how to make people feel special, to be God's hands and feet, to be a blessing to others. It's so important, my brothers, and we've totally forgotten this. That's honestly the most attractive thing that a man can do, is be a servant, which is number 3. Most men these days, because they're so worried about their image and how they look to other people, they're just narcissists, and they're never looking for ways on how to bless other people. No, because they're way too focused on themselves. They don't know how to zoom out, and it's disgusting. So you gotta ask yourself, you gotta be real with yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, how selfless am I? When's the last time that I paid for someone's meal? When's the last time I called up my bro and just told him how much I appreciate him, or called him up and said, hey bro, how you been? How's everything going? You doing okay? When's the last time you bought somebody a gift out of nowhere without expecting anything in return? Or just hit somebody up and just said, hey, texted them, hey, thinking about you, bro. Hope you've been well. When you go to the gym, how many people do you actually, walk up to and greet and say, hey, bro, you need a workout partner? Or looked at another young man and said, hey, bro, you're looking good, dude. You're looking huge. Keep it up. How selfless are you, bro? Or do you just show up at the gym, put in your earphones or put your headphones on, put on your hoodie, and then just get locked in, get a big old pump, take a selfie at the gym, hashtag, it's me versus me. It's me versus me. No, bro, it's not you versus you. Stop always thinking everything's about you. You're just working out, bro. Like, honestly, when you really think about it, you're just working out. It's really not that hard of a thing to do. A lot of people do it these days. You're not impressing anyone. You know what's actually way more impressive is being selfless, right? You really want to be like in that 1% bracket. You want to be like one of those elites, that 1% type of guy, that specimen. Well, then do what the 99% are not doing. Being selfless, being a servant. You know what's wild is, just quick story, my wife went to the supermarket today, and she said when she was in there was this girl helping her, and she noticed she was like a full-on Satanist, bro. But she noticed one thing. She noticed that this Satanist was the nicest girl that she's ever had help her inside of a supermarket. Isn't that wild, bro? And then you got dudes out here, you got Christian dudes, like the other dude I was just talking about in my city who's a Christian, soldier for Christ, yet is not making anybody feel warm and welcomed. So hey, we gotta flip this script, bro. If you want to be truly someone special, and you want to be your most optimal, most attractive self, that's it right there. And how do you do that? How do you be a more of a servant? Number 4, be an observer. Talk less, listen more. Observe people, listen to them, see their mannerisms, ask them what they like, what they don't like. Not too hard. And hey, look, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I am, but I'm constantly analyzing people, especially my friends, right? The people I care about most. And that's the thing, I literally take notes, bro. I take notes of what my family and friends say that they like or dislike. And when I hear them say, oh, I really like that, I'll be like, oh, they like that. So let me write that down, note to self, get so-and-so this for their birthday. It's that easy, bro. Stop focusing on yourself all the time. Stop focusing on your image and what you look like to others. That doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Start focusing on how you can build them up, make them feel special, not show them how special you are. So many dudes are out here just relentlessly trying to impress people, but the best way to impress is not to elevate yourself, but it's by elevating others. You could literally have a 1-hour conversation with somebody, a stranger, and barely say 2 words. Just ask a few questions and let them go, and just listen to them. And at the end of it, they'll look at you and be like, wow, you're an amazing guy. And that girl too, like, she'll look at you and be like, wow, you're unlike any other guy I've ever met. You actually listen to me. You actually make me feel valued. And she'll think you're freaking sexy as brick, bro. And it's ironic, bro. The more that you focus on others, the more that they'll actually like you and find you attractive. I mean, go figure, right? It's the very opposite of what we've always been taught. It's like, look, bro, I don't give a crap about some dude's 12-month no fap streak. The hell does that got to do with me? What's that got to do with anything? I want to hang out with the guy who celebrates me, who makes me feel special. I want to be with, hanging out with the dude that actually appreciates me and shows me that he does, who makes me feel good about myself, who builds me up. And check this out, who will even lower himself if that means it makes me feel better, builds me up, right? And vice versa. This is the type of man that I'm trying to be for my brothers. It's funny, bro, like I'll have like new members come into the war club and they'll confess to me certain things like, man, I screwed up, like I've been watching prawn and I'm dealing with lust, perversion. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, me too, bro. Like, welcome to the club. The last thing I'm doing, I'm not sitting there going, well, bro, you better get back on track. Where are you at? Where have you been, bro? I'm not sitting here going, oh, you need to be more like me, man. Like, I haven't watched prawn in 6 months. Oh, I haven't smoked or drank in 6 years. You think that kid really cares? Nobody cares. In fact, you're actually really unrelatable when you say stuff like this. People can't connect with you. And when it comes to women, again, circling back here, when you say stuff like this and you're Mr. Perfect, you're just coming off stiff. You're not loose. You're not warm. You're not radiant. And in the Bible, there's a specific word for types of people like this, types of men like this. You know what it is? A Pharisee. And to be real with you, bro, a lot of these red pillars, the dudes in the manosphere these days, a lot of them are just modern day Pharisees. Look at me. Look what I've done. Look at all I have. I'm perfect. I keep the Sabbath. I don't cuss. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm circumcised. Okay, well, if circumcision makes you so holy, makes you so perfect, bro, how about you take this knife right here and cut the whole thing off? Let's see how holy you'll be now, You'll probably actually be the most holiest man to ever live. Hey, bro, so with that said, I know this video is a little harsh today, a little kind of straightforward, right in your face, but appreciate you for listening to me this far. I know it was kind of a long video. Other than that, appreciate you for watching and talk to you on the next one. Peace.